AT can't find her shot, so she starts whining. We know that officiating sucks. So with that being, why would you foul bait? And A'ja Wilson is fucked up. And this damn tambourine. Who gave her the tambourine?
Believe me when I say I'ma pull up when the stage drops. Believe me when I say she don't look good. Believe me.
Yo, what it is, TDC, your boy Srotonn here, but you can call me Tone. Listen, boy, this finals was, I ain't even gonna say this finals. This game was so ass. Full discretion. If you don't want to get past this point, I get it. I turned this bitch off. After the first half, I said, I'm not watching. Bro, it was almost, if not a 20-point lead. Bro, so let me tell you. So basically, the ace has been up the whole time. I'm watching. The Mercury is turning the ball over and over and over again. AT can't find her shot. So she starts whining and she starts picking on, I think, is it Maya? Like, and then she just kind of gives up and she just throws on bullshit. I can't respect it. I know people gonna be like, man, she was waiting on them calls. A'ja was getting them calls. That's true. And let me tell y'all what I think. Just because we know that officiating sucks, we know that A'ja gets more calls than everybody else. So with that being, why would you foul bait? That doesn't make sense to me. Stop foul baiting. They're not going to give it to you. And when they don't give it to you, be like, oh, that's dumb. That's dumb. That's dumb. That's dumb. Is it not fair? Yes. But what you just going to do, give up? And that's why I couldn't respect it. So I think the one Abana was kind of trying here. I think A'ja Wilson had like 12 already in the first half or something like that. Balling.
Wilson for the finish. Perfectly executed fast break.
Doing whatever she want to do. I think they stole the ball. They gotta stop, right? A'ja Wilson missed the shot, stole the ball, got a rebound, threw it down court. A'ja Wilson stole the ball again. And I'm just like, bruh. Then Kalia Copper would come down or somebody else, and then they would shoot the shot and miss it over and over. And I'm just like, what is this shit, dog? And then we get to halftime, right? Oh yeah, also the damn Aces,
pedals inside.
The Aces went up there and shot it was crazy how many open threes they had. From three, it didn't matter who was shooting. Jewel Lloyd, Chelsea Gray, Jackie Young, it didn't matter. They were shooting it. I think the only person who wasn't shooting threes was like A'ja. And I don't know if she had some threes in the second half, but she didn't have to. Everybody was cooking from three. It was nuts. But yeah, so here, this is when I stopped watching because it was bad. She was talking to Chelsea Gray about everything, and then they move on to the second half and they go on to win it. I'm gonna be honest with you, shout out to them. I gotta stop calling myself a A'ja Wilson hater because people think I actually hate A'ja Wilson. It's not that. It's just A'ja Wilson fuck shit up. She do. I be having my sights set on like who I be wanting to win, and then she comes in and she be like, no, I'm winning. So that's the reason I'm hating. I don't hate A'ja Wilson though. She's dope. One of the GOATs. Top 5, arguably top 3. Let's get into a little bit more. A couple more things that happened that night. Well, first we'll do our traditional box office, right? Do our traditional box office. Again, Alyssa Smith just didn't do a lot. She didn't have to. So let's say that as well. She didn't do a lot. Kirsten Bell, let me tell you, Kirsten Bell got her a free championship. And I know people like her and they're like, whatever the fuck, bro. This whole playoffs, maybe not the whole playoffs, but these finals, she ain't been doing shit. But she only gets 7 minutes per game. So what you gonna do with 7 minutes? I get it. But Alyssa Smith, 2 for 4. Kirsten Bell made her only shot that she shot. Shout out to her. A'ja Wilson, 7 for 21, 31 points. Chelsea Gray and Jackie Young for 8. That is a tough stat to even go against. Jackie Young did miss her threes, 1 for 6. Jackie Young has been struggling a little bit from 3, but I don't know if that's her strongest suit. And for me, I'm more of I look for Jewel Lloyd to shoot the 3, but she still was shooting them. 4 for 9 for Chelsea Gray and Jackie Young, 1 for 6 from 3. Jewel Lloyd actually went for 12. Missed. She went 4 for 10, but she made half of her shots from 3. Jewel Lloyd, that's my girl from 3 when it comes to that. Dana Evans, was it? Not, I said Maya, I meant Dana. Dana Evans was the one that was all up in AT phase. Her and AT going at it a couple plays. It was interesting. Definitely a good showing from everybody on this Aces team. Shout out to them. They deserved it to have a, what I would call a shitty start, and then to end up to winning the championship. That's tough. But then we go to Phoenix. DeWanna Bonner 4 for 10, ended up with 10 points. Alyssa Thomas was 17. Like, also prayers out to Alyssa Thomas though. I was saying she was shitty. I'm not taking that back. She was shitty in that first half, but even though she was shitty doesn't mean that we don't extend our prayers out and hope that everything's okay with her shoulders, because I know she, from what I don't want to say, she just hasn't had the surgery yet for whatever reason. I've heard speculations of she can't afford it and this and that. I'm not gonna be in people's pockets like that, because that might not even be true. But prayers out to her, hoping for a speedy recovery. Hopefully she, whatever. Natasha Mack, 2 minutes, 0 points. I can't expect much from 2 minutes. Clea Copper, boy, that first half, she was like 0-3. Oh man, it was, Clea Copper doesn't do good to the second half. I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. It's so aggravating to see, so aggravating to watch. She ends up with 30 though. Shout out to her. Ends up with 30. I didn't watch the second half, so I can't say what you did in the second half. But first half, she was sucking. Monique got 10 points, 3 for 7. The rest of them just didn't really do that well. Kalani Brown was cool. 10 points for her, 3 for 6. Didn't shoot bad at all. But like I said before, the Mercury just didn't have it. They didn't have the team to do it. And there's nothing wrong with that. If you don't have the team to do it. Like I said, shout out to the Aces. What, 3 championships in 4 years? Is that math correct? Crazy. Let's get into some other stuff. Softest individual in history, league, embarrassing and disgusting. If you don't know the lore, I don't know who this is, but I know she is a ref. And I know the Mercury's coach got upset. He got rowdy. He's like, man, you know what I'm saying? Blah, 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 blah. Whatever he said, ejects the coach out. Everybody has a fit and like, what the fuck? She shouldn't have ejected him. Yes, the fuck she should have. I don't know if they seen how close he was to her face. I don't care what you're saying. I don't even care if you saying, man, your hair smell nice. Get the fuck out of my, and you're yelling it in my ear. No, I feel like that is crazy unprofessional. I get it. I get it. Your team is losing. This is the first game 7, first of 7 game series in the WNBA from what I know, and you're getting swept. I get it. You're upset. Doesn't mean you shouldn't face the consequences of getting your ass ejected out. This is crazy. What are you yelling in a ref face for? We have seen people get ejected for less. Yes, we've called them soft as well, but no, that's too far. I get yelling at a ref, right? You're mad at a ref. What are you doing? I have glasses for you. You need glasses? That's cool. You coming up them yelling into their face? No, it's too much. You can't be surprised when you're ejected, teed up, whatever the case may be. I'm not mad at the ejection. It's not like y'all was gonna win anyways. Let's get that out the way now. It's not like y'all was gonna win anyways. Then we got a couple people, man, like, oh well, I don't agree with this. As a man, you can't be in a woman's face like that. I kind of do. I do agree. As a man, you can't be in a woman's face like that. But that's not what this is about. This is how fucking close he was, bro. This is crazy. You know what his breath smell like. You know exactly what his breath smells like. Somebody was like, literally happens in the NBA, a single tech, not a double. Fucking dumbass. Here we have Kay Cunningham dunking the ball. And this is recently, because this is, you know what I'm saying, Big Cade is here. Dunking the ball, pointing at somebody and get ejected.
That's because there's just so much movement and very little standing around. Oh!
But Cade with an answer.
Unbelievable.
He gets ejected. Oh, they should have double tagged him. This is why I don't listen. I don't pay attention to people. This is why I don't argue with, especially why I don't argue with people online, because they don't watch the game. They don't watch games. They don't know what they're talking about. Literally, I'm gonna be honest with you, y'all just hate women. And that's okay. That's okay, but I wish y'all just say it instead of just saying bullshit. Y'all hate women, gang. You do, and you don't like the WNBA. So stop commenting. No, not even stop commenting. Stop arguing with these people online, y'all. They don't know shit. This is unacceptable. As a coach, I get it. Like I said, I get it 100%. This is unacceptable. And just because I get it, don't mean that you shouldn't be kicked out.
Davis.
Also, as expected, Kathy came out, you know what I'm saying, to give the trophy to her team who won in her league. You feel me? So, and the crowd was not happy. Of course, they was not happy. And Asia Wilson's face, the people in the crowd, bro, my God, insane.
Here's WNBA Commissioner Kathy Engelbert. Thank you, Holly.
Boo!
Well, we're here today to celebrate.
Look at Gang, bro. Look at Gang in the back flicking her off. That is crazy.
Champion.
Look at this damn face. Ooh. No, that's tough though. That's tough. And it's as expected.
Thank you to all the fans. Phoenix had a great run to get here.
Damn, look at Melissa's
and
face.
I just want to congratulate the Aces on a performance.
God. No, this is crazy though. This is crazy, but I get it. Kathy, yeah, you be playing these people's faces. They deserve a lot more money. And I think they will get it eventually. Will it come immediately? Hell no. But as time goes on, they're gonna get it. They're gonna get what they deserve. If I was Kathy, all honesty, I'm putting myself in Kathy's shoes right now. I'm wrong. I've done all this fucked up shit. I would take that mic and I would be like, fuck all y'all. Oh God, I would. Kathy, just stop appearing places. It's okay. People don't fuck with you, gang, but you gotta have, I think, because David Stern went through the same thing. I think Adam Silver kind of goes through the same thing, but not as bad as David Stern used to go through. But listen, sometimes if you can play into it, if you don't give a fuck, hey, sometimes you gotta have tough skin, I guess, right? And here we got, they actually asked her about Kathy, and Asia Wilson is fucked up. But it's not the first time we've seen her. I feel like every championship she has, she's been a little bit, you know what I'm saying? She's been a little woozy a little bit. So, but this is actually pretty funny to me. Asia Wilson, she trying to hide it so much, but she on, boy. She on that drink.
Profit Sports. We obviously watched and listened as Mr. Kathy.
She in the midst tweaking.
As you guys were presented the trophy.
Oh, my bad. I'm talking.
A lot of booze as you guys were presented the trophy. We obviously watched and listened as Commissioner Kathy Engelbert took a lot of booze as you guys were presented the trophy.
Asia, jeez, Asia, relax.
We saw this phenomenal performance from this franchise. What does this all say about your guys' value, how your fans see your value, and also how Kathy Engelbert is being pursued as well in this CBA negotiation?
And honestly, I think this was a great response. I don't think this was a messy response. I think it was an honest response about how, you know, you need to value your players.
When you have great players, you need to treat them like that. And
facts. Asia off that Drake.
That's in his.
And this damn tambourine. Who gave her the tambourine? Who gave it to her?
Top to bottom. When you have great players, you need to treat them like that. And there's been a lot of eyes on this. There's been a lot of eyes on this league, right? And everybody's stepping up to the plate and putting on performances. That's legendary. You have legends that you guys get to witness every single day. And so when you have a league full of people like that, it needs to be treated as such. And,
thanks.
You want the mic?
Asia goes say playing in our faces. Now we've never heard Asia say that, but you know, she off that drink and just telling how she really feels. And that's real though. They are really playing in their faces.
That's payment, that's treatment, that's revenue share, that's everything. We can, you know, that's a bigger conversation. We'll be here for a long time. But
facts.
When you have players like that and at the forefront of change, you have to pay them like that. You have to value them like that because there's no league without the players.
Real talk. I think this was a great response. I do think a lockout is on the way. Will it be successful? I think so. with other avenues, with how big women's basketball is, with how big the WNBA has gotten, people want to see these players, whether it's Unrivaled, whether it's they do the lockout fucking ball is life, you know what I'm saying, whatever that is. I think that is going to be what's next, but we'll see how everything goes. I think that's all I gotta say. Shout out to the Aces. I've always liked their players 100%, but again, they just fuck shit up because I be wanting other people to win, so stop winning against the teams that I'm betting and I'm rooting for. But other than that, I'm fucking with Chelsea Gray. I've always liked Chelsea Gray. I've always liked Jackie Young. I've said many times Jackie Young is my favorite Aces. Shout out to Asia Wilson, one of the top 5, if not top 3, depending on who you talk to. Shout out to Jewel Lloyd. Shout out to their coach, man. One of the toughest coaches that I've ever seen. The realest coaches. But I think that's all I got to say. You know what I'm saying? We're going to get up out of here. This has been a dope season. Can't wait to Unrivaled. Can't wait for UConn. Can't wait for women's college basketball. Gonna be a good second year, y'all, for sure. It's the second year for me, is what I'm saying. But we're gonna get up out of here. I appreciate everybody for coming through. Till next time, I'm out.